Hi, Gemini!
Hello, Gemini. This is your November 2017 reading.
Yes.
It's our first one for you. So, hi, my name is Jameson.
And I'm Nasa.
And this is Pisces.
To Aquarius. Oh, I like that.
I'm an Aquarius on the Pisces cusp.
And I'm just straightforward Aquarius.
So we're kind of doing this for just general readings for all the signs, but also kind of keeping in mind this wide-angle lens of everything as we move from the Piscean age into the Aquarius age. I did hair back in 2014.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Who did you
Yeah.
play?
Burger.
Oh, of course.
I think yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. But I loved doing all that, like, Age of Aquarius and just all this. I don't know, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Oh, because so Geminis just talk. Anyways, so I was on the field I was in Central Park during the eclipse, the Great American Eclipse. And I remember just seeing all these people laying out in the field, it was called Sheep Meadow, out in the meadow. And all these people, and they didn't have shirts on. They're all like hanging around, and maybe someone's smoking, and And I was looking around. I was like, we don't need to we don't need to go through that whole thing again. That whole kids running around, lost in wherever, like in hair, back in the '60s, because we kind of can do that. We have a certain level of freedom, at least here in the States, where yes, bad things are happening, but we're any sense. Like, I was just looking out at this scene, I was like, this kind of looks like a scene from Hair, but it's 2017.
Yeah.
It's like we
were having a conjoining moment.
Yeah, like we've done all this work in the past where people are like, oh, you can't do that, and now it's like, oh, if you don't want to, cool, but like you can. Like, no one's stopping you.
Right.
I don't know why I told that story.
You were feeling it in the
I was
moment.
feeling
You were
it.
channeling a
I think a Gemini moment. Anyways, let's pull some cards.
Let's pull some. Split. Yeah, there you go. All right, this is exciting. We're gonna see general check-in with you guys. I like to do a past, present, future because I feel like it's a really fast, easy check-in to know where you were, where you are, where you will be.
Yeah.
So go ahead if you want to pull.
Oh
cards,
yeah.
Because those who cut, then pull.
For those who cut.
Then pull.
Pull.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, Gemini, this looks somewhat promising.
This looks
for you.
promising, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks pretty promising. This guy is one of my favorites. So you'll hear me say this a lot about cards. But it seems like you are coming in from a time. If it's upright, what it's saying is you're in a hardship and you're not seeing the help that's there around you. Reversed, you can acknowledge it.
It's hard.
It's hard. There's still work, and there was still work. I like that our past cards have either been major arcana or they've been minor arcana that then also have a backstory.
Yeah.
Like there is still hardship. You're still out in the snow, but the thing is that you see the pentacles, you see the wealth, you see the things that are there to guide you. And you're going towards it.
It almost looks like a doorway in this. Before it's a window.
Right, exactly.
And now it's like an entryway.
It's right there, and you're right on top of it. You're not below it walking by. You are on top, and you see it. So
flying in.
Yeah. So it looks like there's been a tough time, but like you see and have achieved and have reached for and have acquired the good that could come from that, the wealth that could come from that, the help that you needed during that time. So that's where you were. That's where we're coming into. And in this current moment, whether it be right now that we're on the cusp.
The twins.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You're the twins. It's like, one part of you is like, okay, come on, let's do this. The other party is like, I don't wanna, I'm on crutches, I'm hurting, this is hard. But you're like, no, we're gonna go in there. We're getting what we want.
We are moving forward.
Hurrah!
And now, look at the plentiful joy. It's a 10. It's a completion of a cycle. And it's a cycle that has led you to happiness. Cups are a suit of joy, of pleasure, of like, I think of it more like a spiritual happiness, but like that just general happiness.
And I like these kids, you know, it's like, these are the kids, these are like your inner child, the Gemini twins, and now it's like you've leveled up.
Yeah.
You know, here's these guys, they're like, oh yay, we found some happiness, and now we can sort of level up.
Yeah, and now you're going to that next place, and you're looking at the rainbow of joy in the sky.
Which is your sign. You're an air sign.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. And so it's
funny that the cups are in the sky.
Right. Right, with this guy.
It's funny that the cups are in the sky.
Ah. And it's the with that cup, it's the Ace of Cup handing you, but you're too focused on the 3, like not wanting to lose those.
Yeah. What is this guy reversed?
But that's a good question. Reversed, I think it's the opposite of that. I think it is being but I
like taking the cup, right?
I think so.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not fully off book, so please forgive us.
Let's see.
4 of Cups reversed.
Reversed.
Jinx. Oh no, it's not that. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, waking from a period of contentment
Oh.
or contemplation, bringing in new gifts.
Oh. Okay.
What does your thing say?
Mine said like boredom or aloofness.
Really?
Yeah, but it's funny because I feel like that's what this is. I feel like that's what it is upright.
Can you go back to it?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, guys. Let's see. I'm taking for granted. But I think
ignore potential happiness.
I think that this might be one of the times where we should focus on the book where it came from. You know?
Yeah.
Don't ignore dance with the one that brung you, so to speak, kind of a moment. Because I do
Oh
think.
yeah, dance with. Oh, what is that expression?
Yeah, dance with the one who brung you.
Yeah, dance with the one that brung you.
Because I do think that may speak more to this.
Because when it's like this, it's like, you know, you're coming out of the Ace of Cups and you're like, no, I'm comfortable with this.
I don't want the joy that you're offering me. I want this joy.
This is all I need.
Yeah.
When it's like, but you could have 10.
Yeah.
And you have 10. And so that, like, and you have 10. Here are all your 10 cups. And you're looking at it like, great.
Yeah, and you're coming out of that.
But now it's like you're 2, and you're 4, and now you're 1. It's almost like...
4.
Sorry, the figure.
Oh,
the
okay.
character in the card. Yeah. It's like you're completed almost in a way.
Yeah.
And what I like is that if we focus on the cups in the sky and we're going from 10 to 1, it's the 4 of Cups. The card is the 4 of Cups.
Right.
But really, I feel like the focus is on this one card, this bringing forth a new beginning.
Well, it's also funny with it reversed. You are looking at the cups in the sky or on top.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're that guy. You're this guy here, but up there. But there is more to be offered to you. There is more to come. So it's like you've come because you were able to notice the wealth in the hardships. You were able to find the material goods in your time of struggle. You then had a moment of complete joy and happiness and completion in whatever that struggle was. And now you're coming out of that moment, out of that like, oh, look, that was so great, and finding something else there for you.
Yeah. Now you can focus on something new.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because you came to a completion with that past joy, or you're coming to a completion with that past joy, whatever that might be.
And something about the cup being brought forth in the air makes me realize, like, it's like your emotional needs are fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, can we pull a couple cards for this one?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what is what is new?
What is new for you?
What could be coming up?
And what is the element of that? Is the other book come into play at all? The aloofness.
I don't know.
I don't feel that, but I
like
could
that
understand
deck too.
it. I know. I could understand it because I could understand if you're so into the joy that you had or that you're having right now, the completion of that struggle coming to a really nice ending. It might be that you're ignoring a new possibility. But I don't think that that's it so much as I think you're like, that's great. Oh, here's something else.
But I feel like right side up is the static mode.
Yeah, that's what I think too. That's why I'm confused by that.
And what's cool about this, the way that it's set up, it's almost like, so this, it's like clearly he's just like resting on the grass under a tree, but if you turn it over, it almost looks like this is the top of the tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's just so
And
lush.
it's so lush.
Yeah. Well, it is this. That's what I find funny. It's the 10 of Cups that he's looking at right now.
And he almost kind of looks like the Hanged Man.
Yeah.
There, where he's like, shit's going down, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I think it's just you had that moment of joy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ace of Pentacles. Is it gonna be reversed, or are we gonna leave it the way it fell, or with the falling cards?
I mean, I just chose to flip it that way.
Then that's the way it is. It is funny that it's the same thing. It's the hand coming to you out of the sky, the Ace of Pentacles.
Miserliness, greed, a false start. And it's so interesting how this hand coming out of the sky in reverse, we're getting these two mixed messages right now.
Yeah.
From different sources.
Yeah.
And therefore, things are going so well.
Well, for me, I'm wondering if it's that you're focusing too much on how well it's going. Because like it is funny that we see this and then we see it mirrored here, but it feels like it's a dream within this person's head.
Ooh. Okay, like he's thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
And then there comes the greed.
Yeah. And then. And it's funny how much that ace like mirrors this ace, where it's the poof out of the sky.
I came for what I wanted. I got it. Thinking a lot about it. And in the meantime,
yeah,
I'm holding on to it.
Which is very, I think, I don't want to say it's very Gemini, but I know with Gemini there's always that you see both sides, you see both sides, you see both sides. So it's hard for you to like solidly ground yourself in one thing. So it might be that, oh look, there's all this joy, but is this joy an illusion? Is there something else I might want? Is there you know, like maybe if it's about a family, you're like, oh look, I've got my family. Do I want something more than this? If it's about career, oh look, I've got my career. Is this really what I need? And it could just be you questioning your own happiness.
But because look at your past, I mean...
Yeah. And the sun reversed.
Look at your past. I mean, you're coming from not a great place. You got it, but you're like, what if that doesn't happen? And, you know, you're scared that you won't fulfill the things that you want.
You won't have that joy, that guiding light that the sun often brings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just pull one more card. Page of Pentacles reverse. The beginning of a new journey with money. It seems that there's something
some
financially
discomfort around this
that you're not.
What I feel like I'm starting to read now is that you were looking for some sort of material success or material comfort, and because you found it, it brought you emotional stability, and now you're like, wait, is this money making me happy? Am I happy because of money? Or am I just happy because I'm happy? And now I'm just holding on to money. I'm trying to be like, hey, I have some money.
Yeah.
But it's not bringing me happiness.
Right. Oh. I wonder. Yeah, that feels it.
And I mean, my nephew's Gemini, and he goes, I don't care about money, but I need it.
Yeah.
So I should want it, and I should be grateful for it, but I don't care about it.
So now that you finally got it, you're like, but is this what I want? And so it's leading you into a doubting of the thing that's there. You are flipping this card retroactively on its head. The like, oh, I'm not gonna look for.
Yeah.
You're flipping it retroactively on its head.
But it's coming to you.
But it is still coming.
Take it.
Yeah, take it. It's floating right there in the sky. Just grab it. Just grab it. It's floating right
and
there next to you.
I like the you know.
Yeah. It's a lot of, it's in the sky, it's this bright, shiny thing, and maybe
And this is inner light, and this is outer light, and you're seeking for inner light. That's why I think gold became, because gold's just gold. We just found it in the earth.
Yeah.
But we liked it because it reminded of us the sun. It's gold, it's sparkly, it's shiny. It connects to us. We think if we have it, then we will shine. And then you got it, and you're not shining, but you have, there's...
Yeah. But you are shining, just not in the way maybe you wanted, or maybe you wanted a different thing, Or maybe you think you should want a different thing. I think that's what it is. You think you want.
Well, you're always thinking.
Right, but Geminis, I love that we're just talking a lot, by the way. If this is channeling Gemini, we are channeling Gemini. But Geminis, because my mom's moon is in Gemini. And so she talks about this all the time, where she's like, well, I see both sides. I can't just stay in one side of the argument because the other side is always right there, and I want to make that make sense to me. And so if you are coming into a place of financial wealth, you might be the type of person who's like, I shouldn't want money. I shouldn't.
But there are poor people out there.
Yeah.
There are people who don't have money. Mm-hmm. Why should I have money?
Which would make sense with this having the dual meaning that it did, where it's both like aloofness to this possibility
this great
and
cup.
Coming out of a moment. You're coming out of, because you're like, I have money.
Ugh.
But do I want that?
Other people don't have money.
Right.
I have money.
Right. Was this all just for naught?
Yeah. Page of Pentacles in reverse.
Well, I think it's that you're beginning a new cycle, a new journey, but like you're not. You're putting a stop to that journey. With material gains, you're just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want this material world. Queen of Wands.
I just want to make things.
Nurturing control of your passions, yeah, and that could be where all of this stems from.
I just want to do stuff.
Yeah. Why is it that it's
Why do I have to worry about money? Why do I have to worry about these cups? I just want to do things.
I just want to create things. It's not fair. It's giving me money.
Don't throw it away. I don't know.
Yeah.
This could be...
And look, there's a sunflower. Surrounded by sunflowers. Just like this guy. Your joy. Your joy that's being blocked.
Blocked by money?
I don't think it's being blocked by money. I think that it's being blocked by...
Your perception of money?
Yeah, I think it's being blocked by... Because I think you're in
You're resisting... Even if it's not money, even if it's just material things, like you need to come to earth. I mean, you still are an air sign.
Mm-hmm. I think you're so afraid of indulging in your joy that you put a block to it. You're so afraid of letting your joy take control or being happy.
Ooh, yeah, because of the, I think, well, yeah, you gotta let go of the past.
Yeah, and it might be because of the past, because those hardships, and then you saw some good, and you took that, and it took you to fulfillment, and now you're feeling guilty about it. That's what I am getting. That's what I am getting.
Yeah, just accept it.
Yeah.
Be accepting.
So, I hope this helps.
I hope this helps, yeah. We actually pulled a good amount for this one, for our general. I feel like we can expand upon it if you'd like, but I think next month we'll start to...
We'll look into it more.
Yeah, we'll look into it more as to we'll see how y'all are doing.
Yeah.
We'll see how y'all are doing.
So, if you agree with us, if you disagree, if you want to elaborate more on anything, if you think anything spoke to you, please feel free to comment down below. Please like and subscribe. That'll be very great.
That's great.
And thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in December.